Nitra chhadi ji Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Gaura Premanand. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare Rama,
आज नहीं देखा
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Vikrama. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya.
Oh, everyone is there, Prabhuji. All right. Hare Krishna. Sorry, we were waiting for everyone. All right, Prabhuji. Then we will begin. Yeah. Sanoj. Huh. Keep chanting. It's okay. Okay. Call Sanoj. Sorry, हम लोग का ध्यान नहीं था. Hare Krishna, everyone. Good morning.
Hare Krishna, Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Jai Prabhupada.
Happy Narasimha Chaturdashi to all of you.
Happy Narasimha Chaturdashi to everyone.
Happy Narasimha Chaturdashi. Okay. So, Prabhuji, इतना नहीं भावे. આપણે reading કરવાનું છે તો chair लागશે. Bring the chair. So today we are going to have very special unique class today. We are going to discuss, I can maybe show the slide so you all have an idea. So there are two topics that we will discuss, but before that, I must share my screen, whole screen. I hope I'm sharing complete. No, not this one. Stop sharing. This one. No, Prabhuji, sit. You have to take a chair. We have to read, Prabhuji, we have to read together. आजा Prabhuji, सब लोग live है.
कहाँ बैठे?
मैं नीचे नहीं ला सकता पूरा सेटअप. ये ऐसा और एक चेयर नहीं अपने पास. तो पूर्वांक से ले लो.
आप बैठो.
रीडिंग करना है ब्रो.
आप कर सकते हो.
आप स्क्रीन शेयर कर रहे हो ना तो फिर मैं मोबाइल में लेकर.
No.
बैठो ना यार.
No, not like this.
बैठो.
I'll bring a chair.
अरे नहीं. हम ऐसे ही.
रीड करना है बोल रही थी.
हम मोबाइल करने लगे.
हाँ मैं कह रहा हूँ लेकिन
अरे
नंदरा छोड़ी चलो ब्रो आ गए.
Okay, nice. So, I'm sharing my screen already. आप लोग को presentation दिख रहा है क्या?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, ठीक है, nice. All right, then let us begin by begging the blessings from our Guru Maharaj so that we can relish the pastimes in reality, not just theoretically. Yeah. I would like to take this on this screen. Exactly. All right. Stop share. Screen. One. Okay, now we should be able to see the full screen. All right. Okay, let us chant. Then Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadanti Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadavaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhavitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, I have to reshare this. Just give me 1 second. Okay, yes, now it's fine. And all right, so share screen one. Okay, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So a wonderful good morning. We had all of us. We were not able to see Sanoj Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Come Prabhu. So we all had awesome Friday evening and Saturday. So Friday we were at Harinam Desh and we discussed about how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Gadadhar Pandit, so Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna Bhagawan, they used to relish the pastimes of Prahlad and Narsimha hundreds and thousands of times. And then we discuss Lord Narasimha Dev, like how he appeared, you know, the background of Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, Diti and everyone like that. And now, today, we will begin with about the Sri Narasimha Bhagawan in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yeah. So, yesterday we had very nice Harinam, very big Harinam. And we all were in the city, in Frankfurt city. And we were there for almost like 5 hours, right from morning till evening. So the hands are gone of everyone. The back is gone, body is gone. But today morning, everyone woke up early in the 3:30. We did Mangalarti and Sanoj Prabhuji, Kashyap Prabhuji chanted their rounds. I was preparing the presentation. My rounds are still pending. So after this seminar, I will chant my rounds. like that. So I hope you all have also already completed your rounds. So let us begin with the seminar. It's going to be a bit longer, so keep a hold on it because it's divided into two parts. So some of the past times, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, how the Lord, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Lord Narasimha Dev, and how he shares this, with his loving devotees at different instances. So that is what we are going to discuss today. And then second part is we will visit Ahobilam Dham, and Ahobilam is the place where Lord Narasimha Dev appeared on this planet Earth from the pillar. So we will also have the darshan of that pillar from where the Lord appeared. And also there are 9 special Lord Narasimha Dev deities in Ahobilam, Navanarasimha. So we will discuss in short the pastimes, and we will have the darshan of all those deities today. Yeah. So, and in afternoon, obviously, from 1 p.m. onwards, the celebration will start. And today we will be at ISKCON Frankfurt. Yesterday we were at ISKCON Harinam Desh. So I hope everyone is joining on time. So I will not take much. We'll start the seminar here now today. So please, everyone, switch on your mic and kindly repeat after Sanoj Prabhuji. Prabhuji, please, first loka.
Narasimha Pujaye Srinivasaye Ghare.
Narasimha Pujaye Srinivasaye Ghare.
Narasimha Pujaye Srinivasaye Ghare.
Narasimha Pujaye Srinivasaye
Puna Ladhi Mare Tahar Duyare.
Puna Puna Lathi Mare Tahar Duyare. Translation, Prabhu?
The Lord kicked again and again on the door of the room in which Srivas was worshipping Narsimha Dev.
So we are talking about the Lord's pastime now with his loving devotee Srivas Thakur. So who will tell from online who was Srivas Thakur in Krishna Lila? Tanmay Prabhuji? Akshay Prabhu, Tanmay Prabhuji, who can tell who is Srivas Thakur in Krishna Lila?
No idea, Prabhuji. Sorry.
Okay. Pancha Tattva Mantra we chant. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shrivas. So Shrivas is none other than Narad Muni. Narad Muni is Srivas Thakur. So Srivas, so Narad Muni comes as Srivas, and then there is a very famous place in Mayapur, Navadvip. It's called Srivas Angan. Angan means the corridor, the complete courtyard. And Srivas's Angan is non-different from the place where Krishna performed his Rasa Leela in Krishna Leela. So here, Srivas Thakur behind the closed door. Yeah. So come, Kashyap Prabhu, read from here. Once you can start from here. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Share screen share नहीं करना हो
ड्रैग
कर लो ना वहां पे पर वो आ जाएगा सिर्फ ड्रैग करो हाँ बस
Okay. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Narasimha Dev are one and the same. Although Chaitanya in the guise of a devotee worshipped Narasimha Deva, the two are in fact one, being both forms of God. Sri Chaitanya himself confirmed several times that he was none other than Lord Narasimha Dev. Once was to Srivasa Thakur, one of his 4 closest associates, who was worshipping Lord Narasimha Dev behind closed doors. Lord Chaitanya came and knocked at the door, calling out, "Who are you worshipping? Whom are you meditating on? The person whom you are worshipping is here." Another time, the same Srivasa Thakur was
Okay. So we can see from here that Srivas Thakur, because what happened at that time was that the Muslim rulers had heavy control over that kingdom, over that area, and That's the reason. That's the reason that Mayapur was before it was called as Miyapur. Miyapur, and so these Muslim leaders, they were creating a lot of problems. They were not allowing the devotees to do Sankirtan. Yeah. So the devotees had to take shelter of Lord Narasimha Dev. Yeah. And especially Srivas, along with his brother, and all other devotees, they used to do Sankirtan. But then these soldiers, they used to come, they used to break the mridanga, they used to beat the devotees, and they used to, threat them. If you continue singing the holy names, we will kill you. We will arrest your family members and put them in jail for whole life. You see? So at that time, it was so much difficult to chant the holy names openly. But now we should take advantage of this facility.
Jai Narasimha
Bhagawan ki jai. We should take advantage of this facility where we are allowed to chant Krishna's holy names and discuss Krishna's pastimes openly and meet on a public gathering and then glorify the Lord, So Srivas, behind the closed doors, he used to worship Lord Narasimha Dev, begging for protection, to protect the devotees, to protect the family members like this. So Mahaprabhu here says, Narsimha pujaye, Srinivasa yei ghare, puna puna, lathi mare, tahara duyare. He is the Lord. The moment Srivas wanted to worship Narasimha Dev, the Lord standing at the door, he kicked the door again and again. And what did he say? Chant Shloka Prabhu, second one.
Kahare pujis, karis kara dhyana.
No, we have to sing.
Kahare pujis, karis kya kara dhyana.
Kahare pujis, kari kara dhyana.
Yahara pujis, tanre dekh vidyanama.
Yanhare pujis tanre dekha vidyamana. It's from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Mahaprabhu said, who are you worshipping, O Srivas? Who are you meditating on? Look, he whom you are worshipping is standing before you. Go on, chant Prabhu. Akshay Prabhu, the third shloka.
ज्वलंता अनल देखे श्रीवास पंडिता
ज्वलंता अनल देखे श्रीवास पंडिता
होइले समाधि भंग चाहे चरि भीता
हाइले समाधि भंगा चाहे चारि भीता. Srivas, he saw a blazing fire and he came out of his meditation. He opened his eyes and looked around him, and there he sees, I think we have one more slide of not? No, that's a different one. So there he sees, Mahaprabhu, he is standing in his Chaturbhuj form, Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, and then millions of sun's effulgence is coming out from his beautiful body. And then he also showed Lord's lion-like face to Srivas, So Srivas got the darshan of Lord Narasimha Dev like this, yeah. And then there is one more pastime where Srivas reading Brihat Sahasra Nama. Devika, would you like to read the shloka? It's in Bengali, so it should be easy for you. If you're there. Okay. Tanmay Prabhuji, Hari Bol. Dada, online ho kya? Okay, Prabhuji is on mute. All right. Sanoj Prabhu, go on.
एक दिन प्रभु श्रीवासरे ज्ञान दिला
एक दिन प्रभु श्रीवासरे आज्ञा दिला
बृहत् सहस्र नाम पद सुनिते मन हैला
बृहत् सहस्र नाम पद सुनिते मन हैला. Yes. एक दिन प्रभु श्रीनिवासेर आज्ञा दिला. So one day the Lord ordered Srivas Thakur to read the Brihat Sahasra Nama, the 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu, Brihat Sahasra Nama, Pada, Sunite Mana Haila, for he wanted to hear them at all at that time, Kashyap Prabhu?
Padite ailas satve nisimhera nama.
Parite ailas tave narsimhera nama.
Suniye avistha haila prabhu gauradhanama.
Suniya avishta haila prabhu gauradhama.
As he read the 1,000 names of the Lord, in due course the holy name of Lord Narasimha appeared. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard the holy name of Lord Narasimha, he became fully absorbed in thought.
Jai. So Shivas chanted all the 1,000 names, and there in between, so one of the name of Mahavishnu is Narasimha, and there, so Mahaprabhu, he became in ecstasy, and then he absorbed the form of Lord Narasimha Dev. And what did he do? So we'll read from here. Prabhuji, Sanat Prabhu, read loudly.
Another time, the same Srivas Thakur was reading the Brihad.
Yeah, from here, please read.
Another time, the same Srivas Thakur was reading the Brihad Sahasranam, or 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu to Lord Chaitanya. The Chaitanya Mangal describes that when he reached the holy name of Lord Narasimha, Lord Chaitanya became absorbed in thought and then suddenly became angry, just like Narasimha Dev. His eyes became red, the hairs on his body stood on end, and he trembled, making a ferocious roaring sound. When he took up a wooden club, the other devotees in the room were terrified, thinking, what kind of offense have we committed? But Mahaprabhu soon calmed down and relaxed, once again taking his seat.
Yes, thank you. So what did Mahaprabhu do? We read in this next slides. Prabhu, read.
Narasimha वैसे प्रभु हाथे गदलाना.
Narasimha aveshe prabhu hate gadalana.
Pasandi marite yaya nagare dhaya.
Pashandi marite yaya nagare dhaya. Go and read Akshay Prabhu translation.
In the mood of Lord Narasimha Dev, Lord Chaitanya ran through the city streets, club in hand, ready to kill all the atheists.
हाँ, तो भगवान ने जैसे अपना नाम सुना नरसिम्हा देव, तो भगवान में नरसिम्हा देव प्रकट, भगवान खुद so कहते हैं कि सब everyone speaks Hindi, so we can also in between Hindi. So it is said that there are Dashavatar, but then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is avatari because he is Swayam Bhagwan Shri Krishna, and Krishna is the source of everyone and everything that exists, even all the incarnations. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha, Krishna, Nahi, Anya. Is non-different from Radha and Krishna, He is avatari. So when he heard the name Narsimha, he remembered the time when he personally had appeared in the form of half man, half lion, Narasimha Dev Bhagawan ki Jai, to kill Hiranyakashipu, save his loving devotee Prahlad, So he absorbed this mood, and in that mood, he just ran on the street. He took a wooden club and just started chasing, all those who used to create trouble to the devotees. And then these people, so as we read, what kind of offense have we committed? Dorte, bhago, they were running, and Mahaprabhu was running behind them. And then at one point, so Mahaprabhu calms down. He says, oh, this is Kali Yuga. This is my time. This is Gauranga time. This is not Narsimha time. This is Audharya. This is the time to bestow everyone with Krishna Prema, not to kill everyone, So Mahaprabhu comes down and then he laments, So go on, read Prabhuji, Akshay Prabhu, the shloka.
Narsimha avesha dekhi mahatejo maya.
Narasimha avesha dekhi mahatejo maya.
Patha chadi bhage loka pana bada bhaya.
Patha chadi bhage loka pana bada bhaya. Padho Prabhuji.
Seeing him appearing very fierce in the ecstasy of Lord Narasimha, People ran from the street and fled here and there, afraid of his anger.
You know, after this incident, some of the boys, they said that Nimai is going mad slowly, slowly, you know. Since he has come back from Gaya after meeting his beloved spiritual master, Ishwarapuri, you know, there is something wrong with Nimai. You know, he used to trouble devotees, but now he's troubling us on the contrary. And then, you know, so Mahaprabhu was a bit, how we say, embarrassed because he was absorbed, and then he scared all these people away like this, you know. So that's how this pastime, and here we can again see how Mahaprabhu is, presenting. He's not different from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah? And there is one more incident where Mahaprabhu clearly. So this here in these two pastimes, yeah, the Lord is displaying his compassionate, the mercy, you know, loving exchanges with Srivas. Yeah. But in the next pastime, we can see, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Narasimha, he almost ripped apart someone's chest, you know, in Gaura Lila. So we all know that pastime, it is from Chand Kazi. You know, so Mahaprabhu warning Kazi as Narsimha Dev. Yeah, Jai. Okay, now Kashyap Prabhu, your turn. Wait, I'll tell you.
Perhaps the most.
Shilpa Mataji can also read. Shilpa, can you read?
From here, no? Perhaps?
Yes.
Perhaps the most famous and scary story illustrating the connections between Chaitanya and Narasimha Dev is of the Chandakazi, a Muslim magistrate who has been violently forbidden the street chanting of Lord Chaitanya's associates. Breaking a mridanga drum, he threatened the devotees that if they continued, he would confiscate all their properties and force them to convert to Islam.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. We'll go ahead. Wait. So here we are discussing the pastime. So at that time, Shilpa, you can mute. Thanks. So at that time, the ruler was Chand Kazi. He was a Muslim magistrate, you know, and Navadvip was under his rule actually. And you can see in the photo, you know, so you can see Chand Kazi. So he was very, how we say, envious of the devotees, and he was a fanatic and a lunatic. Fanatic and lunatic means someone who takes who says only I am right, everyone is wrong. And because Chand Kazi was a Muslim, so he thought that only Muslim religion is right and everything else is wrong. So he forbade all the devotees from chanting, you know, from coming out on the street. What to speak of coming out on the street? Even within the house, if the voice comes out of the kirtan, you know, the Chand Kazi soldiers would catch him and put him into jail, would beat him, and then at the end kill him. Yeah. So that how was the Chand Kazi. So at one point when the Sankirtan was going on, so at that time, Chand Kazi's soldiers came and they took the mridanga. They started beating the devotees, and then abuses, and then lot of beatings, and then they broke the mridanga. So that broken mridanga is still there, you know. Oh, daraja band karna. So I'll show you photo. That mridanga is still there. If you can see somewhere nicely. Here it is, I think. There we go. So you can see this photo. Wait. Hello, just a photo. Okay, it's loading. So this mridanga, you can see here. So this is Srivas Angan, you know, and this mridanga. So devotees used to play, and then Chand Kazi had broken out this mridanga. Yeah. So, and then after this incident, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could not tolerate that someone coming and offending his devotees, and what to speak of hurting, what to speak of killing the devotees. You know, so Mahaprabhu, he got so much angry, although he's in most magnanimous form. But when it comes to someone, if they are committing Vaishnava Aparadh, then we have to become fire. Yeah. So when someone is committing Vaishnava Aparadh, we cannot sit quietly and silently. that is, then we are committing a bigger aparad than them. Yeah. If we see that there is someone who is troubling devotees, then we have to step in front, we have to go and we have to tackle with that person with the problem. So Mahaprabhu decided that everyone, all of them, everyone, please bring a torchlight, a flaming torchlight, as you can see in the photo, and thousands and millions, everyone, all the Vaishnavas, everyone, they came out on the street, and then with a loud resounding sound, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing in the forefront along with all other four associates. So they were headed towards the Chankazi's house, his kila, his palace, So Chankazi, his soldiers, so he sent his soldiers to stop them. But when they saw, Mahaprabhu and everyone, so first of all, they saw so many devotees, and then also with the flaming torch, they got scared, first of all, in their heart. They started panicking. But then their eyes fell on the beautiful dance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the devotees darshan cleaned away all the anarthas, made a place for Mahaprabhu to go inside, to enter inside the heart. And when they saw Mahaprabhu's heart, Mahaprabhu's dance, they all became, Krishnaized completely. They started dancing in Kirtan and they started chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. All the soldiers of Changazi, they just turned around and joined Mahaprabhu's army. So it is very simple what we have to do. So there was no one now to protect Changazi, and then Mahaprabhu went at the doorstep, and then the devotees started, like surrounding the palace, and then they were chanting at the top of the lung, and then they were knocking the door, Chankazi, Kazi, Kazi. They were like knocking the door so hard. Exactly like that. So Kazi was so much scared. Thank you very much. So Kazi was very, very much scared. He hid himself on the top of the floor. Yeah. And he didn't dare to even come down and open the door. And then devotees just broke into the door. They just went inside, gushed inside the house. And then everyone stayed downstairs. But Mahaprabhu, he went all alone to the top floor where Kazi was residing. And you can see in the second picture, as a Chand Kazi, he is sitting with Mahaprabhu. So there a very detailed conversation happens, So Mahaprabhu is now being very nice and very generous. He's very kind, He says to Kazi, "Oh dear Kazi." So actually, he says, "Oh dear Kazi." Is it written here somewhere? No, not yet. I'll tell you. He says, "Does it befit for a king of great valor like you, to not receive his guest? We are all your guests here, and you are not receiving us. What is this? You just close the door and you are hiding on the top floor. Is this your guest reception? We have heard so much great glories of you, dear Kazi. But is this how you receive us? We are your guest." And Kazi says, Kazi understood what Mahaprabhu is trying to do here, Kazi says, "Oh dear Nimai, I and your father, Jagannath Mishra, we are like brothers." So at that time, if you see, at that time, even the Muslim people used to give some of the Hindu names, like Ramachandra Khan or something like that, So, or some of them got, how we say, they changed their religion. That's why some of the names you will find in Chaitanya Charitamrita as Ramachandra Khan, Nawab Hussain Shah, like that. So combinations, you see. So here, Chankazi says that, your father, Jagannath Mishra, and I, we are very close friends to each other. So in this sense, I am like your uncle, he says in very hesitant voice, he says, yeah. And then, so how can an uncle try to do something bad to nephew? And even if the uncle behaves in other ways, in a bad way, the nephew should forgive him. So Changazi is now begging forgiveness, you see. And then Mahaprabhu asks him, yeah. So go on, read, Prabhuji. Wait a second. So you have to read from one day.
One day,
Lovely.
however, he suddenly stopped his antagonistic actions.
More lovely.
When Lord Chaitanya asked him why, he replied, "The night after I forbade the performance of congregational chanting, in my dreams I saw a greatly ferocious lion roaring very loudly, his body like a human being's and his face like a lion's. While I was asleep, the lion jumped on my chest, roaring fiercely and gnashing his teeth. Placing his claws on my chest, the lion said in a hoarse voice, "I shall immediately rip open your chest as you broke the mridanga drum. You have forbidden the performance of my congregational chanting, therefore I must destroy you."
Thank you. So Bhagawan Narasimha Dev, Lord Narasimha Dev appeared in the dream of Chand Kazi. You see, so the Lord appears positively as well as negatively also. So here the Lord appeared to warn Chand Kazi. When he appeared in the dream, he was like completely like roaring in anger. He was not peaceful. He was roaring in anger. The Lord, if someone tries to stop the congregational chanting, the glorification of Lord Sri Krishna, then Narasimha Dev appears and then he destroys the person who tries to stop the glorification of the Lord. So here he just warned Kazi because he just broke the mridanga. He didn't injure the devotee. If he would have done that, then Kazi would have been killed already. So he is just given a strict warning that you have broken the mridanga. It's the same way I will rip apart your chest. How dare you forbid the performance of my congregational chanting? I will destroy you, like this. And he placed his nails. Tavakara kamalavare nakham. His nails, razor sharp chisel, stone cutting chisel sharp nails. On the chest, like this, on the chest here. He was just about, you can see. So here he placed, it was like this, Narasimha Dev placed on Chand Kazi. He said, now if you do repeat these things, I will just rip you apart, completely. So like this, Kazi is saying to Mahaprabhu, I was being very much terrified. Being very much terrified. I closed my eyes and trembled. He could not even see the fearful face of Lord Narasimha Dev. Can you bring that book, Prabhuji? This is good illustration how Lord must have looked like in his dream. Just try. I don't know. Try. Just you can see how scary. Just imagine a personality like this, very heavy. So when the Lord placed his hand, Kazi felt the load, of all the universes on his chest. Just the way when the baby Krishna was abducted by Trinavarth. So Krishna was light for Mother Yashoda. She used to play like this. But for Trinavarth, the Lord assumed the form of complete universe. And he brought Trinavarth down on the ground and smashed it, with his weight like this. So when Narasimha Dev placed his hand on Kazi's chest, Kazi felt the load of all the universes, so like this. And then he was trembling and he just closed his eyes. He could not see, he could not stand at the sight of Lord Narasimha Dev. And seeing me so afraid, the lion said, I have come just to teach you a lesson, but I will be merciful to you. On that day, you did not create a very great disturbance. Therefore, I have excused you and not taken your life. But if you perform such activities again, I shall not be tolerant. And after saying this, the lion left. So we can see, and then Chand Kazi, he showed his chest to Mahaprabhu. It says that the Kazi, Prabhuji.
From where?
The Kazi.
The Kazi then showed Lord Chaitanya his chest, which still had the marks of Narasimha Dev's nails on it, and promised to as many descendants as take birth in my dynasty in the future.
Huh.
I give the grace,
Grave admonition.
grave admonition. No one should check the Sankirtan movement.
हाँ, काजी जो है, he promises महाप्रभु, कहता है अभी भगवान आके डरा के गए तो कुछ अभी बचाव में कुछ करना तो है ना भैया, कैसे छोड़ देंगे, नरसिम्हा देव वापस आके तो रिप अपार्ट कर देंगे, है ना. सो काजी सेड टू महाप्रभु, है ना, दैट ओ चैतन्य महाप्रभु, यू नो, दैट मेरे कुल में, सो इन माय फैमिली, इन माय क्लैन, यू नो, doesn't matter how many, है ना, कि जितने भी वंशज आएंगे, all the descendants in my family, I promise from their behalf, none of them will cause trouble to the Sankirtan movement. Yes. So when we go out on the street on Sankirtan, and if there are some Muslim people who are creating troubles for Sankirtan movement, they should remind the pastime of their ancestor Chand Kazi. At the same time, they should remind the promise made by Chand Kazi that none of the ancestor of Chand Kazi would create any problem for the Sankirtan. Yes. In I'll show also maybe, but okay, this is exclusively for. So there is also in the Mayapur in Navadvip, if you go, there are two trees. One is neem tree and one is people tree, you know, and then they are encoiled around each other, and like this they are coming out. So that's a place where this meeting happened actually. So this meeting that we are seeing, you know, Chand Kazi and Mahaprabhu sitting. So that's a place where this meeting happened. And neem tree represents Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then I think that people tree, banyan tree, represents Chand Kazi. And they are coiling, means like they are embracing each other. You know, Kazi received the mercy of Mahaprabhu through Lord Narasimha Dev. So some, they received the sweet mercy, like Srivas Thakur, you know, and what was his name? Also Srivas. Also, and other, and some receives the Lord's bitter mercy. You know, now it's on us, okay, how we want to behave, sweetly or, you know, bitterly. If we are nice to devotees and to Krishna, then Lord Narasimha Dev will give us sweet mercy. If we are not nice, and if we are doing something which Krishna don't want us to do, then we will get the bitter mercy of the Lord. Screen is not getting shared.
Can you check the message? Somebody messaged.
Not able to presentation. I'm so sorry. Why? Okay. This meeting I was talking about, this meeting where it happened, you know, there is a tree now, two trees circling each other. Okay, we'll go to next slide now. So, I hope you're liking the pastimes of the Lord in connection to Lord Narasimha Dev.
Prabhu, I saw this first time that Lord Narasimha Dev he got mercy from Lord Narasimha Dev for Chaitanya Prabhu. It should be the other way around, you know?
Absolutely. But some are, कुछ लोग इतने ढीठ होते हैं कि उनको फिर, you know, it's like Guru Maharaj was explaining that there are two types of surrenders. So one is the surrender like that of Brajvasis, you know, and the second surrender is like that of Kamsa. So Brajvasis, they were thinking of Krishna. Kamsa was also thinking of Krishna. But Brajvasis were Prema, Braj Bhakti personification. You know? So, but Kamsa was
envious,
fear personification. Kamsa jo hai, bhai ka pratinidhi hai. And that's the reason we should not fear, you know. So if we are fearing for something material, that means we are having Kamsa within us, you know. But Brajavasis, they were not fearing for their material satisfaction. They were fearing that, oh, Putana has taken Krishna away, and they just ran behind Krishna, you know. They were not even looking even down. And the commentary says, Vaishnava Acharya comments, not a single of them fell down because of anything. You know, when Putana kidnapped Krishna and she was flying away, actually she was not flying away, Krishna was playing with her. The Brajavasis were, you know, terrified because they saw such a witch, 8 miles long witch. You know, she was taking little baby Krishna away. And the Brajavasis, all the Brajavasis, they started running behind, you know, Krishna. And not a single one of them looked down. Their eyes was focused on Krishna. They all ran. Not a single one fell down, you know, because of anything. So that should be the fear we should have for Krishna, for devotees, you know, for serving of Krishna, like that. But Kamsa had fear out of his material. कि मैं मर जाऊंगा, वो मेरे को मार देगा. Krishna will kill me. मेरा देवकी का 8वां काल मेरे को मार देगा. You know. So Brajavasis surrendered out of love. and Kamsa surrendered. Kamsa's surrender was not actually out of love. So Krishna went to Mathura, and Krishna had to drag Kamsa. He had to catch hold of his hair and then snatch him down and throw him in the arena. And there, Krishna then with his fist, he killed Kamsa. So now we have to decide what kind of surrender we need. If we want to follow the Brajavasis or we want to follow the Kamsa, like that. So we have one more pastime here. Okay. Tanmay Prabhuji read nahi kar rahe. Devaki Prabhuji read nahi kar rahe. Okay. Then Shameshwari, read the shloka.
Yes. Shri Narasimha Upasaka Pradyumna Brahmachari
Shri Narasimha Upasaka Pradyumna Brahmachari
Prabhutandra Nama Kaila Narsimananda Kari.
Prabhutandra Nama Kaila Narsimananda Kari. Translation?
The 13th branch was Pradyumna Brahmachari. Since he was a worshipper of Lord Narasimha Deva, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu changed his name to Narsimananda Brahmachari.
Jai. So this some of the, so I'll like to take you back actually. So Srivas Thakur's pastime we were reading, it's from Chaitanya Bhagawan, written by
Vrindavan Das Thakur.
Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. Okay. And then the Brihad, the Lord running away behind the devotees, behind the people of Navdeep, that is taken from Chaitanya Charitamrita, written by
Krishnadas Kaviraj.
Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Yes, thank you very much. And then the Mahaprabhu's Kazi pastime was also from Chaitanya Charitamrita, exactly. And now we have one more pastime. It's from Pradyumnananda Brahmachari. So, Pradyumna, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'll correct here itself. I'm so sorry. This is Narsimananda and Pradyumna Brahmachari. So, Pradyumna, Hare Krishna, yes, devotees. There we go. This is Pradyumna Brahmachari. So here it said that he was a worshipper of Lord Narasimha Dev, and Mahaprabhu changed his name to Narsimananda Brahmachari. Yeah, the pastime we will read now. All right, who is next? Shameshwari, maybe you should read from Narsimananda Brahmachari. Wait. I'll give you. On yet other occasion here.
Okay. On yet another occasion, Lord Chaitanya revealed his identity to Pradyumna Brahmachari, who he called Narsimananda, because of his devotion to Lord Narasimha Deva. One day, Narsimananda prepared many varieties of food, including vegetables, cakes, sweet rice, and more, and made 3 separate offerings to Jagannath, Chaitanya, and his worshipful deity, Lord Narasimha Deva.
Wait, before you go ahead. Okay, we should not mix pastimes. We are focusing on Lord Narasimha. Go on.
Okay. He then began to meditate on the Lord. In his meditation, he saw Chaitanya quickly come, sit down, and eat all 3 offerings, leaving no remnants behind.
So wait. So what happened here? So Narsimananda, so Pradyumna Brahmachari received the name Narsimananda, because he was a great worshipper of Lord Narasimha Dev from Mahaprabhu. And then at one point, he also invited Mahaprabhu. Yes, but he had deities also. He had the deity of Jagannath and Lord Narasimha Dev. Yeah, there's 2 deities, as you can see in the photo, Jagannath, Narasimha Dev deity, and then there's also Mahaprabhu present. So Pradyumna Brahmachari knew that Mahaprabhu is the supreme personality of Godhead, But look at his worship of Lord Narasimha Dev, He's considering Narasimha Dev as the supreme, the top. He's not even equating Mahaprabhu with that of Chaitanya Narasimha Dev. So what he did, he cooked lot many varieties of food, and then he offered, like he made 3 separate plates, one for Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maya, one for Narasimha Dev, and one for Mahaprabhu. But what did Mahaprabhu do? Read ahead.
Although Narasimha was
here.
He then began to meditate on the Lord. In his meditation, he saw Chaitanya quickly come, sit down, and eat all 3 offerings, leaving no remnants behind.
Wait. So Pradyumna Brahmachari jo hai, Narsimananda jo hai, Prabhuji, he was meditating at that time, and then Mahaprabhu just went on the stage, on the altar, and he ate away everything. It's just that before there was one incident. I don't know the details so much, but there Krishna and Balaram was there on the altar, and Gauranga was there on the altar. And then one devotee, he made an offering. So what he did, he just made one offering, I guess. And there Krishna, Balaram, and Gaur Nitai had quarrel with each other. So Krishna and Balaram are saying, this is offering made for us. And Gaurang Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu says, how come you are present in Kali Yuga? This is not Yuga. You're supposed to be in Dwapar Yuga. This is our offering. This is supposed to be for us. So it's like very beautiful, incident mentioned in Chaitanya Bhagavat Charitamrita, I find out. So, that's the reason that it is recommended if you have deities, then it is advisable, at least in temple, that we should make separate plates for each one of them. In Radha Madhav temple in Mayapur, all of them have separate plates. They don't have like for Narasimha they have one plate, and so for everyone one plate. They have Lord Narasimha Dev in separate altar. They have Jagannath Baldev, so they have Panchatattva in separate altar, and Radha Madhav Ashtasakhi in separate altar, and Prabhupada is separate altar. It should be like that. These are all like different deities with different bhava. They all should be on different altars, and then separate worship has to be taken place, and then separate personal offering should also happen. It should not be that everyone on the same altar and then we just offer one plate. Just like we do at home. Home is fine. That's why we don't offer actually. We just give it to Guru Maharaj. So Guru Maharaj takes care of the offering, and we are so lazy. But that's also very safe. We should give it to Guru Maharaj. We suggest Guru Maharaj. Prabhupada कहते हैं कि when we offer bhoga to Krishna, just Guru Pranam mantra is enough. Prabhupada says. Prabhupada said at one point. But still, as a protocol, we chant complete bhoga mantras. I hope everyone is offering and then only eating. Otherwise, they are eating sins.
Yagna Shishtha Simhasanto Muchante Sarvakil Bishai Bhunjate Te Tvagam Papa Ye Puchante Atma Karanat. Yagna Shishtha Sima Santo. Santo means devotees. And Yagna Shishtha Sima means the food which we got after offering it to the Lord. So Yagna means sacrifice. So we are preparing food and then offering it to Lord. So Yagna Shishtha Sima Santo Muchante Sarva Kilbishe. Kilbishe means all the sins. And Muchante means we are free from all the sins. Bhunjate Te Tvagam Papa. The guy is only eating sin. Who? Ye Puchante Atma Karanat. Who is only eating for sense satisfaction. Now, if somebody can say that, okay, but I'm not eating what I like, I'm just eating for living. But still, when you eat without offering, you are satisfying some of the senses, right? So that is eventually for sense satisfaction, and that is why we should always offer and eat so that all our sins are taken away.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. It is also rightly said, one should eat to live and not live to eat.
Yes.
So we should minimize the eating, and that's the reason that these beautiful festivals in our spiritual culture given by saintly personalities, we have many festivals in our spiritual life, because Vaishnavas, they fast on these days, so they get break from their their bodies get break from regular processes, and also the soul gets break from tearing apart. So we come back to this pastime. Shameshwari, read ahead. Although Narasimhananda
was delighted to see Chaitanya come and eat, he was also dismayed. Alas, alas, my dear Lord, what are you doing? He cried. You are eating everyone's food. My Lord, you are one with Jagannath. Therefore, I have no objection to your eating his offering. But why are you touching the offering for Lord Narasimha
wait. He says, alas! He screamed out, alas, alas! Because just imagine if we are meditating, we were not at all expecting that to happen. He just opened a alas, alas, Mahaprabhu. Just imagine, try to understand his bhava, in which tone he must have spoken, It's like he could not first ever digest it. What did Narasimha do? What did Mahaprabhu do? You are one with Jagannath. You ate Jagannath's prasad, it's fine. But why did you touch Narasimha Dev's plate? Because now just imagine, Narasimha Dev is Ishtadev. His heart and soul is life and soul. He worshipped Lord Narasimha, whole life. And Mahaprabhu gave him the name Narasimhananda just for that reason. And then someone, he just came and eat away the offering of Lord Narasimha Dev. That too on their altar, Prabhuji. Now just imagine what shock he must have got, But then, so he was delighted, but at the same time, he is expressing his ecstasy like that, Yes, go on, please.
I think that Narsimha Dev did not want to not eat anything today, and therefore he is fasting. If the master fasts, how can the servant live? Please, by Narsimananda's devotion to his deity, Lord Chaitanya then revealed to him that he was the Supreme Personality of Godhead and that there was no difference between him, Lord Jagannath, and Lord Narasimhadev. 18 Puranas mention the Narasimha.
Okay, done. So,
Mhm.
Lord Narasimhadev, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed also to Narsimananda, Prahlad Brahmachari that he is also none different than Mahaprabhu, so Jagannath as well as Lord Narasimhadev. Okay. Nice. So that was part 1 of the class today. Now we will jump on to part 2. So are you all willing to go ahead or should we stop here?
Please go ahead, Prabhuji.
Go ahead. Okay, Prabhuji,
Go ahead.
discuss further.
Yeah.
Okay, Jai. So now we'll close here Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat in connection to Narasimha Chaturdashi, and then we'll now take deep dive in the Ahobilam pastimes of the Lord. So we'll try to take darshan. What is Ahobilam Dham, where the Lord appeared? Yeah. Everyone, please repeat after me. Jwala ahobila malola, Krodha karanja bhargava, Yogananda shatravata, Pavana navamurtayaha. Okay, please.
Jwala Ahobilam Malola,
Jwala ahobila malola,
Krodha Karanja Bhargava,
Krodha karanja bhargava,
Yogananda Chatravata,
Yogananda shatravata,
Pavana Navamurtaya.
Pavana navamurtayaha. Anyone from online? Shilpa, read.
Yes, Prabhuji.
आराम से
Jwala Ahobila Malola,
Jwala ahobila malola,
Krodha Karanja Bhargava,
Krodha karanja bhargava,
Yogananda Kshatravata,
Yogananda shatravata,
Pavana Navamurtaya.
Pavana navamurtayaha. Thank you very much. So we'll read from here today. Okay, who is reading? Kashyap Prabhu, your turn.
Yes.
Wait, I'll take this time. So what you see on the photo, first of all, is on the slide here, the beautiful Ahobilam painted by a devotee so nicely. Yeah, you see that? Now everyone, so try to meditate. Now so the pastime slides are over. So now what we are going to do is meditate on Lord Narasimha Dev. Yeah. So try to be present in these places. One by one we will go and try so that in such a way that you get the credits of visiting these places, exactly the way you will go with the physical body. But many a times, so even if we are there with physical body, we are not there consciously, so many times, so many people ask us, one question that I get also, like everyone gets it: how many times have you been to Vrindavan Dham? And the answer is pretty simple. So physically, many times. But then with the heart and soul, very rarely, not even once, maybe we can say. So we are going to discuss all this. You can see there are 9 temples at different locations. And this is Ahobilam. Yeah. So this is the place where Lord Narasimha appeared, and we will read now. So about Ahobilam, I just wanted to show you this photo. Yeah. Okay, and along with the 9 temples of Lord Narasimha Dev, there is also Ugra Stamba, and Bhavanashini deity, and Prahlad Maharaj's school, Prahlad Maharaj's cave, and then Sri Lakshmi Narasimha Swami in lower Ahobilam, the lower part, Prahlada Varada, like that. So Vardhan provider to Prahlad Maharaj. So I had been here in Yatra, and because I was new in ISKCON, so I was quite fanatic and lunatic. What I did was I left my shoes behind in my room, and I barefoot walked to all these places. So I don't know if you can see my cursor on. Do you see my cursor? No, right?
Yes.
No, on the slide.
Yes,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
Yes.
You see my cursor?
Because you are sharing entire
Yes,
screen.
yes, it is visible.
Okay, nice.
Also, you can select here. Here. Do laser one. Now it's much better.
Here, thank you very much. So nice. So this here is Ugra Stamba. Yeah? So when we will reach to that slide, I'd like to share something, and this is Ahobilam is a dense forest. Even today, even in Kali Yuga, in this modernization of the world, this Ahobilam Kshetra is in dense forest, Okay. Kashyap Prabhu, wait a second. Your turn. Navanarasimha.
Navanarasimha of Ahobilam.
Mm-hmm.
The Brahmananda Purana.
Brahmand Purana.
The Brahmanda Purana states that Ahobilam was the kingdom of Hiranyakashipu in the Satyuga, and Lord Narasimha comes out of a pillar from the place of the demon. Ahobilam, located in Karnool district of Andhra Pradesh, in the hills of the eastern Ghats. In addition to the 9 shrines, there is a temple of Prahlada Varadham in the foothills of the mountain. The entire eastern Ghats range is believed to be Sri Adisena.
Adishesha.
The great serpent bed of Lord Vishnu. On his 7 hoods lays Tirupati, on stomach Ahobilam, and on its tails lays Sri Shailam.
Okay. So I didn't try to find this photo. It would have been nice to show, but so you can see the eastern, so this side, the eastern Ghats, it said eastern Ghats range, complete eastern side. This is Adi Shesha, Ananta Shesha, Adi Shesha, the Balramji's expansion. And so Tirupati lies on the hood, it says, of Shesha, Adi Shesha, and on the stomach lies the Ahobilam, and on the tail, is this Sri Shailam at the end, like that. So this is in Karnool district of Andhra Pradesh. Yeah. Okay, Prabhuji, go ahead.
The hill of Ahobilam is also known as Garudadri.
The hill of Ahobilam, because it is shaped like this. The hill of Ahobilam is also known as Garudadri.
Mm-hmm. After taking darshan of Jwala
Narasimha Dev,
Jwala while walking towards Prahlad Metu, you will see the shape of mountain as if it is like an eagle.
All right. Give me a moment. I'll find that photo for you. Quite close. This one. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Jai Narsimha, Shri Narsimha, Jaya Jai Narsimha. Prahladesha, Jaya Padma Mukha, Padma Bringo. Okay, it's difficult to find a proper photo of the hills representing Garudji, but now I think that's the closest one I can find. But here you can see, in this photo you can see, so this range is here, on the back side of the Lord of this. So this is Ugra Stamba. So you can see the Stamba here, and this is Ugra Stamba. And here in front, there are these tall mountains, so big tall mountains. And if you exactly stand at the Ugra Stamba, and when you see those mountains, there you can see, that the mountains are in the shape of Garudji. That's what we are talking about here. Okay, go on, Prabhuji. The heel of the Ahobilam.
The heel of Ahobilam is known as Garudadri. After taking darshan of Jwala while walking towards Prahlad Metu, you will see the shape of mountain as if it is like an eagle.
Yeah.
Garuda once desired wish for a vision of Lord Narasimha in form of Avtara. To fulfill his wish, the Lord settled in the hills around Ahobilam in the midset of dense forest in 9 different forms. For this reason, the hill came to be known as Garudadri.
Yes, you got the reason why all this. So the photo that we were seeing, so everything you see on the photo is the stomach of Adishesha. It's situated on the stomach of Adishesha, and everything that you see on the photo, it's called as Garudadri, because Garudji's desire was that he wanted to have the darshan of Lord Narasimha, and Narasimha Dev appeared, and then he resided in different forms in different parts of this region, and that's why it's called Garudadri. Okay.
So in spiritual, this means that in spiritual world, if somebody goes to Narasimha Dev, then he will go to this place.
Yes.
Because the Narasimha is here, and this place is actually in the stomach of
no, on this planet Earth. So this place is residing on the stomach of Lord Ananta Shesha, because Ananta Shesha, he is always desiring to give the best possible service to the Lord, and the best, softest bed available is the body of the snake, because किसने touch किया है सांप के body को पकड़ा है? Has anyone touched real snake in real life?
Yes, I have touched.
Oh, so I mean, alive.
Yeah, alive. Yes.
Alive. Okay. Thank you very much for the
Actually, we were living in like a village type area, na? At that time, so one snake is used to come out from his place every time. So one day, I pick him and throw it out of my house.
Jai, very brave. So the snake's body, thank you, Shilpa. The snake's body is cool, it is sticky, and it is soft, very soft. So from here we can see that Ananta Shesha provided one of the most cool, soothing providing bed and the softest bed to Krishna. And also Krishna displayed his majestic skill by dancing on the very slippery, the ever, most slippery surface ever existing, on the head of Kaliya serpent, We cannot even stand on a slippery surface. What to speak of dancing? No, So like this. So okay, we'll read ahead. Just still seeing my slides.
Yes, they can.
No, you cannot see the screen. What did I share actually?
You see, you said that one, Prabhu.
Why? I want to share complete so that you all can read. A screen, no complete screen. Where is complete screen? I shared entire screen. Yes. This is on screen too. That's why. Wait. Now you go also here. No, this is open on screen too. Anyways, it's okay. Then you can just we'll read. You can hear us. Okay, my turn. So sorry. When Lord Narasimha appeared and killed Hiranyakashipu, he was in Ugra form. His roar gave shivers to all three lokas. Now, ऊपर के बीच वाले नीचे, all the lokas, the devatas, the rishis were terrified. What to speak of the demons, Witnessing this wonderful pastime, the devatas glorified Lord Narasimha with the following shloka. I'm not able to see the screen, but
ask na.
Prabhu, they can see the screen if you just drag that. They can see it.
Are you able to see the white screen with the text?
Yes, Prabhuji, now.
ये टेक्स्ट वाला दिख रहा है जो मैं मार्क कर रहा हूँ अभी वो?
Yeah. Yes, we can see that.
Because वो पूरा screen share हो रहा है. देखिए.
Okay, all right. So please repeat the shloka. Aho Viryam Aho Sauryan.
Aho Viryam Aho Sauryan.
Aho Bhau Parakramaha.
Aho Bhau Parakramaha.
Sorry. Aho Bahu Parakramaha.
Aho Bahu Parakramaha.
Narasimham Paramam Devam.
Narasimham Paramam Daivam.
Narasimham Param Devam.
Narasimham Param Daivam.
Ahobilam Ahobalam.
Ahobilam Ahobalam.
Oh, what a great valor he has. Oh, his great gallantry. Oh, those great powerful shoulders of the greatest of the gods, Lord Narasimha. And what a mighty cave it is. And what a mighty divine strength he has. In this sacred place, Garuda, Brahma, Parshuram, even Hanumanji actually, performed worship the Lord Narasimha. It is believed that, sorry, just give me a second. It is believed that when Sri Ram was in the forest, we know from Shesha Dharma that he prayed to the Lord of Sri Ahobila with Panchamrita Stotra. In the Archava Vatra, Lord Srinivas, who is the giver of many boons in the Mali Yuga, had married Padmavati only after offering worship to Sri Narasimha of this mountain. It is held that the shrines of Lord Srinivas to the south of Narasimha's temple within the enclosure lends the view. Okay, now some names may be new for us and even for you, so please bear with it. Yeah. So now we are starting with discussing with the Navanarasimha temples, the Navanarasimhas. Yeah, the sloka that we chanted, and the meaning is as follows: the 9 deities are. Read, Prabhuji. Someone go, Sanoj, read loudly.
There are 9 temples of Lord Narasimha in Ahobilam, which house the self-manifested deities of the Lord.
Okay, this is very important information that all the deities we are going to see, it's not man-made. ये खुद से प्रकट हुए हैं, स्वयंभू deity है सारे के सारे, ठीक है ना? अपने से खुद से प्रकट हुए ये. Okay, the translation, the 9 deities.
Okay. The 9 deities are Sri Jwala Narsimha, Sri Ahobila Narsimha, Sri Malola Narsimha, Sri Krodha Narsimha, Sri Kranja Narsimha, Sri Bhargava Narsimha, Sri Yogananda Narsimha, Sri Chatravata Narsimha, and Sri Pavan Narsimha.
Jai Navanarasimha Bhagawan ki. Okay, now we will start with the most ferocious form of the Lord, Ugra Narsimha or Ahobilam Narasimha. Yeah. So, go on, Prabhuji. Recite the shloka. Sanoj, you're going.
Garudadri guhage
Garudadri guhage
Gaja kunda saritate
Gaja Khunda Sharitate
Hiranyasthan vahan karahari
Hiranyasthan Vahankar Hari
Simhaya mangalam.
Simhaya Mangalam. Prabhuji.
This is the oldest temple among the 9 temples in Ahobilam. This is also the main temple where the deity is situated in a cave. Here the Lord resides in a saligram form. Ugra Narasimha is seen sitting in Sukshasana pose, tearing the chest of Hiranyakashipu.
Jai. So you can see this is Shaligram Shila, So Shaligram Shila does not have actually hands and legs and like that, So Shaligram Shila. So yesterday someone had asked me, like, what is exactly Shaligram Shila? So I had started explaining that once upon a time, Mother Tulasi, when she had appeared on planet Earth, she had received, actually by Krishna wanted to have this pastimes. So Tulasi and how we say his friend, what is his name? Krishna, Sri Dama. Yeah. So they both had did some mistake in the spiritual world, and as a result, they both had to come down. And then Tulasi became Brinda, and then the Sri Dam, he became Jalandhar. And then they got married actually. So by the power of chastity of Mother Tulasi, yeah. So no one could kill Jalandhar, yeah, that Rakshasa. And then he was troubling all the devotees, especially the Devatas, including Brahma and Mahadev. None of them could kill because Tulasi was Sati. And the power of Sati, that she would not cheat on her husband, she would always be loyal and faithful to husband. So that gave so much power that using that power, she always protected Jalandhar. And no Devata could kill, headed by Brahma and Shiva. Yeah? And then they all went to Mahavishnu, and Mahavishnu told that I will help you out. So Mahavishnu comes on the planet and he disguises himself as Jalandhar. Yeah. And then he spends some time with Tulasi. In the meantime, the promise of Tulasi is broken. But she didn't realize that his Mahavishnu disguised as Jalandhar, So the chastity is broken, and there on the other side, the Devatas challenged Jalandhar and killed him off. Yeah. And here when Tulasi got the news that her husband died, and she realized so that this person who is none other, he is not Jalandhar, he is Mahavishnu. So she cursed the Lord, because you acted like a hard-hearted person. May you become a hard-hearted, a hard like stone, And that's where, so Mahavishnu's deity turned into a Shila, Shila, bole patthar ke saman, And that's the reason we celebrate Tulasi Saligram Vivah. So Tulasi gets married to Shaligram Shila. Yeah. And Shaligram Shila is found nowhere else other than Gandaki river. It's in Nepal. It's a Ganges, Ganga river, मतलब जो जहां से शुरू होता है. So गंडकी रिवर में से शालिग्राम शिला मिलते हैं. और ये जो शिला है, लेकिन ये वाला शिला स्वयंभू शिला है. ये गंडकी रिवर से नहीं आया, ये खुद प्रकट हुआ है, जैसे कि हम लोग ने पढ़ा अभी. तो इनको अगर आप ध्यान से देखोगे तो इनको ना कवच पहनाया है, जिसको सुंदर हाथ और सुंदर लोटस फीट है ना. And there is also Hiranyakashipu and also little Prahlad is there. Yeah. So otherwise Shila doesn't have hands and legs. Yeah. So we meditated on Ugra Narasimha, the most ferocious one. So this is the deity that actually came out from the pillar, and Ugra is very, very Ugra actually. So it's exactly the deity. So this form of the Lord Narasimha is the one, it is like how we say his, I can show you the photo. Wait, Ugra Narasimha. This photo is very important.
Photo.
I'm finding. Exactly. So everyone, you see this. Wait a sec. This photo here, the form of the Lord you see here. Yeah. So this deity of Mayapur Narasimha It is carved in that mood of Ugra Narasimha. Why Ugra? Because this deity, today we will see a drama. This deity, when the pillar was torn apart, with the thunderbolt sound, thunderbolt sound, pillar had broken apart, and the Narasimha, he appeared there, and he was bending in the form. ऐसे हम लोग ready रहते ना jump मारने के लिए किसी पे. So he was like bending like this कि jump मारने के लिए he's ready, उनके पैर थोड़े से bent है, and he's ready to jump on Hiranyakashipu, and most angry form, it is said. So this Narasimha deity, this form is called as Ugra Narasimha. So this form is that form that we are talking right now. All right, we go ahead. So the next deity, Ugra Narasimha Dev, Ahobilam Narasimha Dev Bhagawan ki jai. So the next one is Krodha Narasimha. Okay, let someone else read from there. Okay, that Akshay Prabhu, you read Krodha Narasimha.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Wait, we have to chant the sloka first. Chant the sloka.
Shri Krodha Narasimha. Varakunde medhinyai.
Varakunde medhinyai.
Varaha artha pradhayine.
Varahartha pradhayine.
Dhanta lagna hiranyaksh.
Dhanta lagna hiranyaksh.
Dhamshra simhaya mangalam.
Dhamstra simhaya mangalam. Thank you. Please read Prabhuji now. After killing Hiranyakashipu.
After killing Hiranyakashipu, Lord Narasimha was very angry with Lord Brahma because of the boon he had awarded to Hiranyakashipu. He summoned Lord Brahma, but Brahma was afraid to come near the Lord.
Wait a second, Prabhu. I have to make a comment. Today morning we were discussing, Devata है ना, इतना problem create करते, they create so much problem for the Lord, They always end up giving some boons, and then the Lord has to take care. So that's the problem with the demigods. So they don't understand what is good, what is bad for others. They just they are obliged actually. They just give it out, and then the Lord has to take care. The boons given by the demigods, Rakshasas mostly used to destroy dharma, to do adharma. And then the Lord has to come. And then the devatas, but devatas are also nice, at least they are karma mishra bhakta, but they are bhakta, They feel, how we say, embarrassed. They lament कि भाई मैंने क्या कर दिया, ये किसके हाथ में मैंने दे दिया करके, है ना, in whose hand I ended up giving these powers. I'm so ashamed of myself. So Brahmaji, I'm so ashamed. So more than fear, he is humiliated. I'm so ashamed to give this boons, this power to Hiranyakashipu. How much trouble he caused to everyone, And then that's the reason that he is not going in front of the Lord. Yeah. Go ahead, Prabhuji. Akshay Prabhu, go ahead.
While he was coming to see the Lord,
No, you have to be louder, Prabhuji. We can't hear you.
hands.
We can't hear you, Prabhu.
Am I audible right now, Prabhu?
Now, yes.
While he was coming to see the Lord, Vedas slipped from his hands and fell down. The Vedas, when hit the earth, it was absorbed inside. Bhumi held them.
Yes.
The Devatas requested Narasimha Dev to retrieve the Vedas. Lord Narasimha took the Krodha form, one horned boar, and dived inside the earth to come out with Vedas and Bhumi Devi sitting on his shoulders. Lord took this very special form. In this cave shrine, there are two deities, one of Lakshmi Narasimha and
Yes.
another Sthanaka figure of Vara Narsimha with his consort, goddess Bhudevi. The goddess is shown as embracing the snout portion of the Lord, just as she did while being raised by him up from the ocean waters after piercing Hiranyaksha with his tusks and then slaying him. Vara stands in a Tribhanga posture with only two hands, the head of the boar and the tail of the lion on a human torso.
Yes. Thank you. So, जिस तरह भगवान, the way the Lord appeared as, in which form he appeared to kill Hiranyaksha?
Half lion, half.
No, that is Hiranyakashipu.
Sorry, Varaha.
Varahadev. Varahadev. He went to the Patal and he lifted with his tusk. है ना? Bhumi Devi ko. है ना? Bhumi Devi. So Mother Earth, she was embracing the Lord's tusk. It's the same way here. When Brahma was hesitant, so Vedas jo hai, Vedas fell and it was absorbed, by the ground, and Devatas requested. So Narsimha Dev appeared in the Varaha form again with just one tusk, and he digged that, the earth, and then from below he came with Mother Earth, Bhumi Devi again, sitting on the tusk of the Lord, and the Vedas, like that. So that is the beautiful deity you will find in Ahobilam, Krodha Narasimha, Krodha Narasimha. Okay? Krodha Narasimha Dev Bhagawan ki. Krodha. Yeah. Shri Malola Narasimha. Okay. Shameshwari Priya, your turn.
Shri Malola Narasimha. Varijavarita
Varijavarithābhayai
Vanipathi Mukhaishwarai
Vane Pathi Mukhaishwarai
Matithaya Mahodhara
Mahithaya Mahodhara
Maloyastu Mangalam.
Malolyatsthu Mangalam. Thank you. So wait a sec, I'm giving you because, okay, please read Malola Narasimha.
The deity of Lord Narasimha here is in a peaceful form since Lakshmi Devi is also present. Ma means Mother Lakshmi and Lola means beloved. The Supreme Lord Narasimha is the beloved of Mother Lakshmi and hence is glorified as Malola Narasimha. This place is also known as Marakonda Lakshmi Kshetra. The god is seen seated here in Sukhasana posture with his left leg folded while the right leg is shown dangling at an angle. The goddess is shown seated on the left thigh of the Lord with Kataka and Parisharitya Vamahasta. The feet of the goddess rest on Padma, which appears to have sprouted from the earth. The Lord's two upper hands hold Chakra and Shankha. His lower right hand is in Abhaya pose, and the lower left hand is shown embracing his consort.
Yes. Lola Narasimha. It is also called Lola Narasimha and also called Malola Narasimha. It's very, very famous deity.
I think maybe we cannot see the lotus in this image because Mata Lakshmi's legs are in the lotus and Padma.
Yeah.
We cannot see that.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, they are covered actually.
Yes,
they are covered. So, Lakshma Lingita Vamangam Vibhuti Virupashritam Chaturbhujam Komalangam Swarna Kundala Shobhitam. Lakshmi Devi is embraced on the left side by the Lord. It is said here. And the Lord is sitting in a very comfortable pose. एक पैर ऐसा कुर्सी पे बैठते हैं जैसे हमारे कश्यप लोग बैठे अभी मस्त. So ऐसे relaxed position में होते हैं ना, एक पैर ऐसा रख के. So he's very peaceful mood here because Lakshmi Devi is present, and that's the reason that grahasthas, those who are married or about to get married or will be married, so they should never worship Lord Narasimha Dev single, because Lord Narasimha Dev will destroy their married life. Yeah, they should always worship Lord Narasimha Dev with Mother Lakshmi. So all the married couples, it is mandatory to have Mother Lakshmi along with the Lord Narasimha Dev. If they just have Lord Narasimha Dev, Lord Narasimha Dev's fire will destroy their married life. Yeah. So that's the reason that Grasthas should be very careful when they're taking the service of the deity of Lord Narasimha Dev or the Shaligram Shila of Lord Narasimha Dev. You know, they should always have Mother Lakshmi deity also with that. And that's the reason our temple has, all the temples mostly has Lakshmi Narasimha and also Prahlad Narasimha, but then Lakshmi will be present in some or other form, you know, there, like that. So these deity are very peaceful, as we read here, yeah? Very, very peaceful because of presence of Mother Lakshmi. Yeah? तो वाइफ जब होती है तो हस्बैंड कुछ बोल नहीं पाते, ऐसा है. हस्बैंड को कभी गुस्सा आ जाता है, ठीक है, वाइफ सामने नहीं जाती, लेकिन एंड में तो जीत तो वाइफ की ही होती है. हस्बैंड बेचारे कुछ बोल नहीं पाते. So it's like that. हाँ अक्षय प्रभु जी.
Yes, Prabhuji.
अब अभी अभी अनंतेश्वर प्रभु रोर कर लेने दो एक साल के लिए, फिर माता जी आएगी ना तब ढीला हो जाएगा.
Hare Krishna. Sorry, Puja Mata ji, we're just kidding. Okay, we'll read next one now. All right. Gauranga Prabhu, your turn.
श्री ज्वाला नरसिम्हा हिरण्यष्ठा अम्बः
Hiranyastamba
संभुक्ति प्रख्यात
Sambhuti Prakhyat
परमाता मम ए
Paramata Mane
प्रहलादा हिम मुषे ज्वाला
Prahladharthi Mushvejwala
नरसिम्हाय मंगलम
Narsimhaya Mangalam Hiranya Stamba Sambhuti Prakhyat Paramatmane Praladarthi Mushe Jwala Narsimhaya Mangalam. Shri Jwala Narasimha Bhagawan. We forgot to tell before that, sorry. Shri Malola Narasimha Bhagawan ki. Jwala Narasimha, my most favorite one. So in this, I mean, these are all located on different hills, you know. Where is Sanuj?
lecture,
Which lecture?
but he has some duty with
Okay.
that side.
All right. So there are different hills in Ahobilam we were discussing, and all these different deities of Lord Narasimha Dev, they are located right at the top of those hills, you know. And some of the deities are in special caves. So I'd like to give you darshan where the Jwala Narasimha is located. Wait a second, I'm finding something good for you, everyone. So, okay, now I'll show you. So here, you get out here. Okay, lovely. It's gone. Here, you can see, you know, how in what background it is, you know, the deity. So these are all self-manifested deity. And these deities, they appeared on their own in different hills on the top. And this deity appeared in the cave. Yeah, and it is like, if you go inside, it's very, how you know, very closed cave. So you have to pass through a very danger, how we say, trek, you know. So here, the route, as you can see here, the route is here. And this waterfall, one has to pass through this waterfall. So it is like as if we are taking bath. We are purifying ourselves before we go inside. And this waterfall, it stays there throughout the year. It's not that it's only in rainy season. In rainy season, it is impossible to go to the deity because it is like the waterfall is so heavy from here, we can't walk through. And on the other side, there is a Rakta Kund. I can try to find, or you can just imagine actually. There is a Rakta Kund on the other side. So there's on one way. Rakta Kund is the kund where Lord Narasimha Dev, after killing Hiranyakashipu, washed his hands. And that's the reason the kund is still red in color.
Yeah.
Even till date.
Can you show us, Prabhu, if possible?
It's difficult to find, Prabhuji, but I'll find it later for you because we have to complete. It's already 10, Prabhuji. We started at 8:30. So I'll take 30 more minutes and we'll complete all the slides today. Okay. So that's what we were. So I'll read this. The temple of, okay, I'll bring it here first of all. Yeah. The temple of Sri Jwala Narasimha lies on a hill called Achala Chaya. Meru means heighted hill, Achala Chaya, and is on the base of Ugrastamba. So on the way to Ugrastamba, yeah. So Jwala Narasimha comes. If we want to go to Ugrastamba, we have to go through Jwala Narasimha deity darshan. Yeah. And it was here that the anger of Lord Narasimha was on its pinnacle. मतलब सबसे ज्यादा एंगर भगवान में अगर प्रकट हुआ तो ये यहाँ पर इस deity में, it was in this deity at this point here, Jwala Narasimha. He was burning with anger, We can see there are so many hands of the Lord, I think there are 8 hands of the Lord. As though it says the first pair of hands catch hold of Hiranyakashipu's crown and renders him motionless. So 2 hands, with one hand he's holding his leg and with one hand he's holding his crown so that he cannot move now. While the other pair, by tightly gripping the sword carrying hand of Hiranyakashipu, completely disarms and overpowers him. Yeah. What is that? The other is tightly gripping the sword, carrying hand of, okay. So one hand is catching hold of the hand of Hiranyakashipu, in which he has caught hold of the sword, like that. And the second pair of hands is engaged in tearing open the entrails of the demon lying on the folded right leg of God. The pair of hands holds Shankha Chakra, and the fourth pair of hands holds the intestine of the demon in the shape of a garland. So this is the darshan, दो हाथ क्या कर रहे हैं? एक ने पैर पकड़ा है, एक ने सर पकड़ा है, और 2 हाथ उसके अथेड़ों को फाड़ रहे हैं, और बाकी 2 हाथ हिरण्यकशिपु के हाथों को पकड़ रखा है ना? और बाकी जो है 2 हाथ उसमें शंख और चक्र है, और बाकी जो 2 हाथ है उसने हिरण्यकशिपु की अथेड़ी निकालकर अपने आप को पहना रहे हैं वो, बिकॉज देयर इज नो वन टू गार्लैंड द लॉर्ड. अब भगवान आए हैं, फूलों का माला पहनेंगे कि नहीं पहनाएंगे? भगवान आएंगे तो फूलों का माला पहनाएंगे ना प्रभु जी, बट देयर इज नो वन हु डेयर टू गो in front of Lord Narasimha. So Bhagwan, he could not find flower garland. What did he do? He took the intestine of Hiranyakashipu. So there are many reasons why Lord Narasimha Dev removed the intestine. Because it is from the same intestine from where Prahlad Maharaj came. Prahlad Maharaj came, through the semen of Hiranyakashipu. So Lord Narasimha Dev, he was checking going through intestine if there any other seed like that of Prahlad Maharaj. That is one of the reason, And the second reason is he is a lion. So the lions are decorated. He is appearing in the most fearful form, astonishing form, like to scare someone, to like make someone fearful. So the lions, when they have all this blood, and all this intestines and like this, so no one would even want to go close to such a lion. That's the reason that Lord Narasimha Dev also wears that intestine. And the third reason is that there was no one to give a garland. So the Lord took the intestine and he said, okay, this is my garland. I accepted. So there are many reasons, So there is as we were reading, there is a small pond near this temple. It's called Raktakund Tirtha. Here, Lord Narasimha, yes, Devika, just a second. I'll just complete this one and then here Lord Narasimha washed his blood-stained hands, and hence the color of the water of this pond turned red. Today also one can see the red stains around this tirtha. The water of this tirtha is crystal clear and is very sweet. Okay. Yes. Hare Krishna, Devika, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I was wondering who would be worshipping this ferocious form of the Lord?
Hardcore brahmacharis. Actually, no, this is true. So in Mayapur temple, it's a strict policy. Actually, I wanted to take today's day to discuss how Mayapur Narsimha came into existence, because when it's a big history. So I'll not give you suspense. We will discuss next Sunday about Mayapur Narsimha. Yeah. So I'll just tell you that it was decided only those who have maintained brahmacharya throughout their life, was never ever indulged in any kind of physical intimacy with anyone. So only those are supposed to worship solo Narsimha Dev. Otherwise, if Grahastha wants to worship, then they should worship exclusively with Mother Lakshmi, and Prahlad Maharaj, because there in their presence, when we go through Prahlad Maharaj and Mata Lakshmi, so the Lord Narasimha will be peaceful. He will be, he will be like in forgiving nature. Otherwise, Lord Narasimha Dev's heat is so much, it will burn away everything. So that's like it's again the part of that pastime. I don't want to give the suspense.
Then we can.
But I'll tell you that once upon a time, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, he along with his friends decided that we will make a committee, we will make a group, and this was called the Eternal Nashtika Brahmachari group, and everyone in that group took a promise to remain celibate whole life. And by the time college over, it was only Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj who could maintain brahmacharya, and he also maintained throughout his life. Everyone else got married. So it's very difficult to maintain Nashtika Brahmachari, So I think most of us have already lost that stage of Nashtika Brahmacharya, So there is no way we can worship Narasimha Dev in the solo deity, So here, because the Lord appeared on his own, that's why the deity is worshipped. And because there is no one to worship, then the devotees have to go forward, keeping their Guru Maharaj in mind, and then take the risk. Otherwise, no one would worship such a heavy deity. And the same deity, actually Ugra deity, is more ferocious than Jwala Narasimha. So that deity ISKCON devotees wanted, but the sculptor denied. Why he denied, how he denied, and what happened after that. So that we will discuss next Sunday. Yeah. So, but yes, Mataji, thank you for a really nice question. It's difficult. There's no one who is eligible to worship except for Naishtika Brahmacharya and those who wants to stay celibate whole life, because Lord Narasimha do not tolerate any inconveniences, do not tolerate any anarthas or any shortcomings in the worshipper. Yeah. So like that. Jai. Jwala Narasimha Bhagawan ki. Okay.
And Shivasa Prabhu was
Lakshmi Narasimha.
Lakshmi Narasimha.
Okay. Ugra Stambha. Finally, we are there. I was waiting for this slide from such a long time. Do you see the flag here? Ugra Stambha. I can find a good photo for you. Ugra Stambha. Now it is completely different, but I went there 20 years ago. So there was nothing when I went there 20 years ago. It is a video. But I think it's a nice video. Okay, I can show you this video. It's in Insta, but it's nice. I don't know how to replay. So this is the Ugra Stambha there at the top here. Here, here is the Ugra Stambha, you can see. Play again. You are able to see the video?
Yes.
Yes.
You see how difficult it is to reach Ugrastamba, you know. Yes, that's Ugrastamba. It's not possible for everyone to reach there, but I'll tell you. So I was trying to find, yeah, anyways, it's okay. Trying to find one Ugrastamba photo for you, like Ahobilam tour, exactly. Yeah. So that's how it is from the top. If you stand, this is Ugrastamba, this is edge of the mountain, and in front, as we discussed, there are these Garuda-shaped mountains, you know, as if Garudji is waiting with folded hands for Lord Vishnu to travel somewhere, you know, Vahak jo hai. So like this. So this Ugrastamba, it's been since Satyuga till now, thousands, lakhs, billions, and billions of people have gone to Ugrastamba. Old, young, babies, without babies, you know, none of them till single date, there is not a single accident that happened. None of them fell down from Ugrastamba, you know, not a single one, not a single casualty. That's the protection of Lord Narasimha. You know, when I went, I was young, but I could imagine how it would be for old people or for the like, for someone who has like some injuries or some, you know, some deficiencies to walk nicely, you know. So, but till date, not a single casualty. So that's the protection of Lord Narasimha Dev, Ugrastamba, and it is at this, you know, actually it so happened that the things has gone up and down, you know, all the hills has come up, new hills has come up, and other hills has gone down, some has closed together, some has departed, aparted from each other, you know. The structure has changed a lot since Satyuga till now. And here on this top, you can see Hiranyakashipu. Otherwise, how come this pillar could be in the corner, you know? So this was in the center of the palace of Hiranyakashipu. He used to live inside. Yeah. And Hiranyakashipu used to live inside. And there he had a conversation with Prahlad. Okay. You foolish boy, you say your Lord is everywhere. Is your Lord present in this pillar? And Prahlad said, my Lord is present everywhere. He is also present in this pillar. And then Hiranyakashipu was so angry, you know, he punched on the pillar. And from that pillar burst apart, you know, the pillar burst into pieces and a thunderbolt sound and such a heavy sound came out, you know, that all the ladies of demons, you know, all the wives of demons who were pregnant, just by hearing that sound, they got abortion. All the babies in the womb of demon ladies, they died, you know, and the heavenly denizens, they were like shocked and everyone fell down to, you know, the elephants started running here and there. All the animals flee, just like when the lion roars, the king of the jungle, everyone flies away. So everyone just flew away. You know, they could not understand. Even the sages were scared of this sound. So such a thunderous sound came out from the pillar bursting. And there, Ugra Narasimha, he was there, you know, gigantic. I mean, we saw that, I think, or we didn't see that. I wanted to show that slides to you, everyone. But maybe I can show you, you know. We did this yesterday and today we are going to do that in Sunday Feast. I had this wonderful slide here. You know, so you can see the photo here. Oh, no, this one. You know. So the Lord, when he appeared, he was gigantic. He had beautiful white hair on the body. You know, the eyes, one eye was sun and one eye was moon, you know, and Lord Narasimha has three eyes, three lochana. So the third eye had fire in it, you know. He had sharp nails and his mane and the nails and the hands were dripped in the blood already. And then he has a razor sharp tongue, you know. So unka jo tongue tha Lord Narasimha Dev ka, it was like razor sharp and it was moving like the sword here and there, you know. So like that, it was moving. And the Lord effulgence was like that of millions of the sun, and his mane, so the hairs on the head, so it pierced the clouds of Swargaloka and it was shaking complete Swargaloka. You know, his roar, it was trembling, and earth could not bear the weight of Lord Narasimha. You know, the roar of Lord Narasimha Dev, everyone trembled. You know, there is a lot of details. We cannot go right now. We will miss the time. But that's how Hiranyakashipu studied the form of the Lord. His nostrils and his mouth, it appeared like a cave, you know, as if it's like big, deep, dark caves, you know. So very, very fearful description, you know, Lord Narasimha Dev appeared. And it was at this place the Lord came out from Ugra Stamba. Yeah. So this is Satyam actually, it's not Athyam. I'm sorry. Don't say. Oh, wait. We are. I'm sorry, just 1 second. Satyam. Where am I? Stop share. It's hanged?
No, you just stop sharing.
Okay, just a second, devotees. I'll open it once again.
ई समय प्रभु यहाँ प्रेजेंटेशन होता ना એને બંધ કરીને પાછું શરૂ કરવાનું હતું બીજું કાંઈ નહોતું.
So yeah, gone. Yes, gone. There we go. So please everyone repeat after me. It's not shared. I'm so sorry. So we are just about to end, and just like some slides more, and after that I hope you all are relishing this. Yeah. Okay, please everyone repeat after me. Satyam vidatum nijabhritya bhashitam.
सत्यं विधातुं निजभृत्यं
Satyam vidatum nijabhritya bhashitam.
निजभृत्यभाषितं
Vyaptam swabhuteshu
व्याप्तं स्वभूतेषु
स्वचिरे स्वचात्मनः
स्वचिरे स्वचात्मनः
अदृश्यताम्
अदृश्यधाम
अद्भुतरूपम् उद्वहम् स्तम्भसभामाम् न मृगं न मानुषम्
न मृगं न मानुषं
न भूतो न अम्भरे
न भूतो न अम्भरे
मृत्युः न नरे न मृगैरपि सुरासुरा महोरखै. So this is a description that na mriger na manusham. He was neither an animal, neither a human completely. He was half man and half lion, you know. So like this, he was a death personified, mrityuhu, death personified. So that's how the description of the Lord is mentioned here. Ugra Stamba. This mountain is the remain of the pillar from which Lord Narasimha Dev appeared. It is said that when the Lord emerged out of the pillar, the whole pillar was shattered to pieces. I'm sorry, I'm not sharing. Wait a second. I'll just clean everything first of all. Yes. Yeah. It is said here that when the Lord emerged out of the pillar, the whole pillar shattered to pieces. His first, okay, these are like very, very details now. I think this is from some of the, like Bharat Muni has written Natya Shastra. There he describes Lord Narasimha Dev's details, you know. He says that Lord Narasimha Dev's Natya Shastra, so he was dancing when he wanted to kill Hiranyakashipu. His one eye was red, molten copper, you know, lal color ka tha, and he was looking angrily at Hiranyakashipu with one eye, and with other eye, he was looking at Prahlad Maharaj with lot of love, you know. Now,
sun and moon, as you say, fire and
cool of the moon, yes, fire and moon, you know. So now just try to do that, you know. If a child does mistake, mother gets angry, then she will get angry at the same time, and then she will wants to love, then she will get love in both the eyes, you know. It's not possible to get anger in one eye and anger in and the love in other eye, you know. But it is possible only for the Lord, only for Krishna, Lord Narasimha Dev, to do this mystical pastime. Yeah. So this is how the Lord he displays his opulence, you know, of having different feelings, different affectionate or different emotions at the same time, which is impossible for normal human being. So then these are all the details that that is mentioned here right now. So these are all geographical details here. So Ugra Stamba ki
Jai.
Now we go to Pavan Narsimha. Okay, Kashyap Prabhu, your turn.
Pavan Narasimha.
No, you can be normal, Prabhuji. Go on. Wait a second, Prabhu, everyone. So, Pavan Narsimha.
Pavan Narasimha. Bharadwaja Mahayogi.
Bharadwaja Mahayogi.
Mahapataka Harinye.
Mahapathaka Harine.
Thapanye Rasa Raha Yartha.
Thapaniya Rahasyartha.
Thapanya Rahasyartha.
Thapaniya Rahasyartha.
Pavanayastu Mangalam.
Pavanayastu Mangalam. Thank you, Prabhu. So let us read about Pavan Narsimha. Here, Prabhuji, go on.
This temple is on the banks of river Pavana, and hence the Lord is known as Pavana Narasimha. This is the most peaceful form of the Lord amongst the 9 Narasimha temples. The Lord here liberates devotee from all the sins of past lives and present lives, which might have been committed knowingly or unknowingly. Said Bharadwaj rid himself of the great sin of Brahmahatya at this place. The main deity is actually a Lakshmi Narasimha deity with 4 hands. The upper 2 hands carry Shankha and Chakra. The lower right hand is in Abhaya pose, while the lower left hand is shown as embracing Lakshmi seated on his left thigh. The Lord is seated in Sukhasana posture on Adishesha with his left leg folded while the right leg is bent at the knee. Dangling down over the head of Narasimha is found a 7-hooded snake or Adishesha spread like an umbrella. Lakshmi is shown seated on the thigh of Lord with the right hand embracing God.
Jai Pavana Narasimha Bhagawan ki. So we go to next. Sri Yogananda Narasimha. Okay, who is reading from online? Try someone. Puja Mataji didn't read. Puja Mataji, you try, please. Go on.
Sri Yoga Narasimha.
Sri Yogananda Narasimha.
Chaturanana Cheta Puja.
Chaturanana Chetobja.
Chitra Bhanu Swarupine.
Chitra Bhanu Swarupine.
Vedadri Gaha Varasthaya.
Vedadri Gaha Varasthaya.
Yoganandaya Mangalam.
Yoganandaya Mangalam. You see the beautiful deity in the photo. The Lord is, is sitting in such a beautiful posture here. So, please, Mataji, read here.
Okay.
After killing. Go on, Puja Mataji.
After killing Hiranyakashipu, Lord Narasimha Dev here taught Prahlad few yogic posture to practice. This form of the Lord is seated in a Padmasana with yoga patha around his legs.
So beautiful, huh? So just this pose of Lord Narasimha. You see here how he's sitting in the yoga posture here. Yogananda Narasimha. He's doing yoga here, and he's also teaching Prahlad different yoga asanas. And this is most difficult actually. In this, no one can sit like this position, Yoga, Sri Yogananda Narasimha Bhagawan ki. So slowly we are coming to end to today's class. Shri Chaturdashi Narasimha. Akshay Prabhuji, your turn.
Yes, Shri Chaturdashi Narasimha.
Jai.
Ha ha hu vakya
Ha
vakya
ha hu vakya
Gandharva nrit nritya gita
Gandharva Nritya Geetha
rit rit atmane bhava hantritat
Hritatmane Bhavahantritat
ch छत्रवतै छत छत्रवतै हयमङ्गलम्
Chhatravate Mangalam. So beautiful deity, the darshan of the Lord. Huh? So beautiful deity. We'll read what the deity is signifying. Go on, Prabhuji. Ever seen?
Ever seen Narasimha Dev smiling?
Huh.
This deity of he is famous as Chatravata Narasimha. He is smiling and seems to be enjoying music. The left hand of the Lord is in the Tala Mudra. This Tala Mudra is not seen in any other form of the Lord in any other place. Once, two Gandharvas named Haha and Huhu came from Meru Parvat to entertain the Lord. Hearing their ecstatic music, Narasimha Dev became engrossed in the music so much so that he started smiling and started giving tal on his left thigh.
Ah, like
The
this, huh,
de-
Prabhu? Ah, like this. We do na. We do that. So like that. Go on, Prabhuji.
the deity is seated in the Padmasana pose on a low Padma Pitha. The two upper hands hold the chakra and shankha. The lower right hand is in the Abhaya posture, while the lower left hand is a Katis- Katihasta placed on the waist and the left thigh.
Jai. So beautiful, huh? The only deity of Lord Narasimha Dev who is smiling. So here the Lord is enjoying various rasas. So Sachinandan Maharaj was explaining that in Vrindavan, in Braja Leela, there are also those devotees who voluntarily accept the role of jokers, to make Krishna laugh. So every evening in the Nanda Bhavan, they all have a big courtyard. So there's a big courtyard where everyone gathers and then everyone comes together and then they do some kind of like entertainment to please Krishna, to make Krishna laugh like that. So it's the same way this Gandharvas, Haha and Huhu, they came to please the Lord, and the Lord enjoyed it so much that he forgot his ferocious bhava, and he is in very, Audare bhava, very magnanimous bhava here. He's blessing with one hand, and other hand he's enjoying so much. He's saying thank you for providing the pleasure. I bless you, and with the other hand he's just like laughing, ha ha ha, like that. He's enjoying the act actually. So that's a deity of Lord Narasimha Dev. Shri Chatravat Narasimha Deva Bhagawan ki.
Jai.
I think that's it. We just have 3 more deities and then we will end. Okay, now who is chanting? Whose turn? It is my turn, I think so. Shri Bhargava Narasimha. Bhargavakhya tapasvesha.
Bhargavakhya tapasveshva.
Bhargavakhya tapasvesha.
Bhargavakhya tapasveshva.
Bhavana bhavithatmane.
Bhavana bhavitatmane.
Akshayatiratirthastu.
Akshayatiratirthastu.
Bhargavayastu mangalam.
Bhargavayastu mangalam.
Shri Bhargava Narasimha. Here, Lord Parshuram, who is also known as Bhargava, performed penances to please Lord Narasimha. Lord Parshuram wanted to have darshan of the Lord right at the moment when he tore apart the chest of Hiranyakashipu. Pleased by the penances of Parshuram, Lord Narasimha gave him the desired darshan. When the Lord was giving darshan, Hiranyakashipu, who was lying on the lap of the Lord, looked towards Parshuram. Parshuram then requested Narasimha Dev to manifest himself in that form. And from then on the Lord is being worshipped here and is known as Sri Bhargavan Narasimha Swami. This is one of the most ferocious forms of Lord Narasimha in Ahobilam. This temple is located on the banks of Akshaya Tirtha, which is considered on par with the sacred Pushkara Tirtha. Parshuram would bathe in this kund and use this water for the worship of Lord Bhargava Narasimha. Sage Vashishta and other sages had performed penances here. One can also have darshan of Prahalada at the lotus feet of the Lord. Now just imagine, we are having the darshan of the Lord Narasimha Dev deity on whose lap Hiranyakashipu is lying down. And this is the way to have the darshan. That Hiranyakashipu is like begging for pity. He's just looking at who came to look at the show where Lord is tearing me apart, कि कौन कौन ये नजारा देखने आए भैया ऐसा. Hiranyakashipu, he looked at Parshuram, the deity here, you can see that.
So he's looking towards the one who is doing darshan.
Yes, he's looking like with the first of all with astonishment. अरे भैया कौन कौन आया ये show देखने के लिए, and second is like out of pity. अरे भाई बचाओ. Like that, So there is the deity Sri Bhargava Narasimha. Sri Bhargava Narasimha Swami Bhagawan ki. Sri Prahalada Varada Temple. Okay. So, Shameshwari, your turn.
Yes.
There's no shloka here, so just read the text.
Okay.
Wait a sec, did we miss something? We missed Karanja Narasimha.
There is no presentation.
Why not? I ended. There is last. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Shameshwari, you read Karanja Narasimha. I missed that.
Okay. Sri Karanja Narasimha. Karanjamu Matharaste.
Karanjamule Matharaste.
Yatra Sarangas Chakra.
Yatra Sarangas Chakra.
Dhrutam Gobho Hiranya.
Dhrutam Gobho Hiranya.
Nirvinna Gobila.
Nirvina Gobila.
Jnanadhyayine Prabhanjan.
Jnanadayine Prabhanjan.
Sunasira Karanachayastu.
Sunasira Karana Chayastu.
Mangalam.
Mangalam. Thank you. Beautiful Karanja Narasimha Bhagawan. Wait a second, I'll give you the text. Karanja Narasimha. Okay, here.
Okay.
Go
The
on.
deity of Lord Narasimha is under the Karanja tree, hence he is known as Karanja Narasimha. Once Hanuman was performing austerities in Ahobilam and was continuously chanting the holy name of Lord Ram. Immediately, Lord Narasimha appeared before him and asked, "Yes, you called me?" Hanuman was surprised and said to Narasimha, "You are disturbing me. Please go away." Narasimha replied, "I am Ram. Because you called me, I have come." Hanuman was again surprised and asked, How can you be Ram? You don't have a form like that of Ram." Immediately, Lord Narasimha manifested himself like Ram with a bow and in one hand and Sudarshan in the other hand. Hanuman got convinced and from then on started to worship the form of Sri Karanja Narasimha. There is a small altar of Hanuman in the temple. The deity of the Lord appears to be seated in meditation with a hooded cobra over the head. The upper hand holds a chakra and upper left hand has a sarangavar bow. The lower hands are in Dhyana Mudra. Hare
Yes.
Krishna.
Shri Hare Krishna. Shri Karanja Narasimha Bhagawan ki. So here the Lord, appeared before Hanumanji as Sri Ram. Jai. Now the last one. So Shri Prahlada Varada Temple. Yeah. Okay. Kashyap Prabhu, let's complete with you. I have to bring it here. Are you taking the darshan of the deities nicely? Did you see Karanja deity?
Yes.
Did you see that nicely?
Yes.
So these are all darshans of the Lord, these are all Navanarasimha. All the deities appeared on themselves, the Swayambhu deity. Now, Prahlada Varada Temple. So wait a second, I'll keep nicely for you. We have already on the slide, so you can have darshan there. Prahlada Varada Temple. Okay, Prabhuji.
The temple of Sri Prahlada Varda is situated in Lower Ahobilam. Here Lord Narasimha is blessing Prahlad Maharaj. The family deity of Srinivasa of Tirupati is Lord Narasimha in Ahobilam. Because the Lord was in the fierce form, Srinivasa installed the deity of Lord in the Sthatha, Shant form, and worshipped him before his marriage with Padmavati Devi. The Utsava deity of Sri Pavana Narasimha and Jwala Narasimha are worshipped in this temple. This place is also called as Chinna Ahobilam or Diguva Tirupati.
This is important. The last two words. Chinna Ahobilam means like hidden Ahobilam. Complete Ahobilam. So this is located at the lower. And then if you want to go to Navanarasimha, you have to go up. So this is located at the bottom where, so who installed, Srinivas. Srinivas. Who is Srinivas?
Srinivas Thakur.
Srinivas of Tirupati, So Lord Tirupati Balaji. Tirupati Balaji.
He himself?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He installed this deity of Prahlada Varada temple deity, and then before getting married to Mother Lakshmi, Padmavati. So, this pastime, right? That have you heard this? I mean, we were there in Tirupati for Yatra, and there was this, we had big 4 or 5 days discussion on Srinivasam Kalyanam. Does some of you know this? Srinivasam Kalyanam. Kalyanam is marriage in South Indian language. Srinivasam Kalyanam. So like how Bhrigu, kicks Lord Vishnu. You remember the past time?
Yes.
So we cannot go in that past time, we're getting late. Bhrigu kicks on Lord Vishnu's chest to test the patience, and the Lord forgives. The Lord is nowhere angered. The Lord instead makes him sit on his seat and washes his feet. But who resides on the chest of Mahavishnu? Mahalakshmi resides on Mahavishnu's chest in the form of golden hair. And Bhrigu kicked, and Mahalakshmi got offended, and Mahalakshmi left the planet. So she came down and she appeared as Padmavati. And then Mahavishnu had to come as Srinivas to get married to Padmavati. But Srinivas, at one point, he don't have any money or any property or anything. So what he does is, he makes a deal with Kuvera. He says, Kuvera, you give me finances, you give me all the money and everything to get married for my marriage, and I will keep repaying you. So that's the reason that everyone who goes to Tirupati Balaji, they give some kind of donation, because we are helping the Lord in repaying back the loan he has taken from Tirupati, from Kuvera. Like
this is in Tirupati, right? So we give money in Tirupati, not in this temple.
But here also we should give.
Also, of course we should give. Yeah. So basically, this is different from that 9 temples.
I think so.
Because here it says that, as you said, the lower is this, and then comes that 9 temples.
I guess. Or maybe
there are 10 actually.
Or maybe it's counted as one of the 9. I had to count Prabhuji one of them again. Awesome. So that's why Diguva Tirupati. Digu means second Tirupati. Because Srinivas and Padmavati resided here to worship the Lord. That's why it is also second Tirupati.
So it's hidden Ahobilam and also second Tirupati.
Second Tirupati, yeah. Perfect. So today we end here. and I hope you really all liked it. So,
Ananteshwar Prabhu ki
Shri Krishna
jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Gurudev ki jai.
See,
Srila
we had
Prabhupada ki
Prada
jai.
Varada temple also again. See, Karanjan Narasimha is repeating. What is happening?
Yeah.
They want to give darshan. Jai. Shri Shri Sarva Vigna Vinashak Shri Lakshmipati Narasimha Bhagawan ki
Jai.
Bhakta
Jai.
Shrimani Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki
Jai.
Jagat Guru
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Tai
Gurudev.
Gaur Premanande
Hari Hari Bol.
Shri
Gurudev
Guru Maharaj
ki
ki
jai.
Jai. Hare Krishna, I wish you all, we wish you all a very, very happy, ecstatic Lord Narasimha Dev's appearance day. Narasimha Chaturdashi have a lot of dance, kirtan, katha, and full fasting till the dusk, till the sunset. So do not drink water if you're drunk. Water is fine. Do not eat if possible. If you cannot stay without eating, just eat fruits. If you still cannot stay without eating, cooked food, then just eat Ekadashi food. And then after the dusk, depending on your temple decisions, you can either take regular prasad or Ekadashi prasad.
And the one, for example, who is not in the temple and at home, for them, what is the time for?
I don't know in India. You check in India. For Germany, I'll post in the group. I'll find out. For India and Germany, I will write in the group. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very,
Dandavat
very
Pranam,
much.
Jai Shri Prabhupada. Now we are going to temple. The Sunday feast preparation will start, and then
Yes.
we'll have a very nice Narasimha Chaturdashi festival. We have a special drama today. A lot of fun.
Very, very much. Yes.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Bol.
I'll chant my rounds now. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
5 round potang hindi ko. Mundi mate.